Okay, y'all, so I just did the Van Olympics. I realized that, well, I stayed with a friend last night. Mooch stocking, but she wanted me to sleep inside, okay? So that's what I did. So my refrigerator, when I got out of the van, was cycling on energy saving mode, which it does to save energy. But I just had this inkling since I am at a friend's house for last night, maybe tonight, well, probably, we're gonna have a storm, that I was like, I should switch my fridge to my anchor for the night and then recharge my house battery, just make sure it's full, because, and disclaimer, I don't have like a digital display on it, because I wasn't driving as much as I have been in the last 2 days. And I'm like, okay, it's been over a week. And when it's been that long and you're not really driving, I'm like, I should just take it out and charge somewhere. And I went against my gut. So this morning I am getting ready to run some errands, get some stuff for my godchild for fishing. And I'm like, I'm going to turn on the inverter as I drive, just to charge up some. Well, luckily it probably hasn't been too long that the fridge is off, because I waited until I plugged it into the anchor to test it, and it's cold. And when it came on, I'm going to show you. So when it came on, it was at 41 degrees and 36. So luckily everything had not thawed. And last night I touched everything just to see, looked at the ice cubes, all that. So yeah, but it could have been very sad because I had just stocked up. Now granted, some of the things I bought were not that expensive, and there's a lot of drinks and coffee and whatever that would not have gone bad, but it's better to learn when it's not going to be a really expensive mistake. So the other thing that's good is that I have it positioned where it's really easy to just plug the 9-volt from the fridge into my anchor. I could do that in the middle of the night. It was having to make everything accessible to my battery. That was the problem. So I could get it to where I could, I kind of have it covered so I could take it out, because it is supposed to storm. And if it's raining, by the time I get to my friend's house, I've got to make sure I can protect that. And then I'm just gonna, I guess I will spend the night, because I'm gonna let it charge. If you don't have like I don't know what the charger thing is for the house battery, it says it can take 10 to 14 hours to be full charge. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, y'all, I have no idea what I was saying here, except for the fact that unfortunately I did lose all my food. The reason is that I forgot that I took a video of the temperature, and in my mind I thought it read 45 degrees. When I looked that up online, I found out that that is the danger zone, and I decided it wasn't worth getting sick. Because, oh my gosh, I was sick one time in my tiny teardrop, and one thing I can tell you is you do not want to be sick in a van. If you can help it, if you can all help it, you do not want to be sick in a van. So, rather disappointing, yes. Not too expensive, but I guess I won't have that Trader Joe's burrito. or chicken fried rice. We live and learn. Learn by my mistakes, please. This church in Navassa, North Carolina, was just refurbished. It's from the 1700s. I'm going to take a look here. Unfortunately, they're not open at this moment, but apparently they had a big grand opening over the North Carolina Rice Festival. Rice cultivation in Brunswick County, North Carolina. The Carolinas, North and South, were the hub of rice production in the 1800s, and rice was the largest export to other countries such as England. The crop was called, quote, Carolina gold because of the wealth that it produced for the colonies, which grew the southern plantation economy. This gold originated in West Africa, as did those enslaved, who were forcibly brought to the Carolina region and beyond, because many had the skill and knowledge to plant, grow, harvest, and process rice. The Gullah Geechee are descendants of the West Africans, and Brunswick County is the home of many descendants of rice planters as well. So this is Reeves Chapel, and it's historically and culturally significant to the African American structure located in the Cape Fear region. Formerly enslaved people built it on the bluffs of the Cape Fear River in the late 1800s, and then later around 1911 it was moved inland by the congregation using logs and a team of oxen to its current location. The land where the chapel stands was owned by Edward Reeves, a man who was formerly enslaved, for whom the chapel is named. This shows you the area where it used to be and where it is now. As you can see, there's a beautiful little cemetery right here attached to the church. I don't know what's being built there across the way, but I'm assuming a big development. So I discovered this little park tucked way back here, and it has an adjoining cemetery, which I did do a little wandering through. If you're interested in seeing that footage, that's on my other channel, Ghost Storying. There's another van up to the right. He brought their dog down here. Ooh, look. A boat launch. Well, we're gonna park over here and explore that. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up here. I love finding areas that I did not know existed. Especially since, I mean, the general area within 50 miles I used to live. But there's a lot of land to cover. Tucked away places. Let's see if I can get up here without hurting myself. Okay. I'm going to turn it back around. That way you can see what I'm seeing. Oh, I heard someone. They're just driving past. Okay. All right, let's see. That was the person that has the puppy dog. Ew. Somebody left their fish guts. Could have been a critter that left it. Actually, Actually, the boat launch may be over there. Well, kayak launch. Although, yeah, I've launched a kayak off of something like that. Show you on the way out how tucked in it is back in this area. Pretty cool. I can see people coming here for some solitude, especially on a break from work. Like if I worked right there, I'd be coming across all the time. They don't have any facilities though.